Hello folks. Tonight what happened was my computer, the CD, well, not the CD, the DVD burner quit working. And so assembled a few tools here on the table, put the tools there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to replace the DVD burner. And I figured I'd do this job real quick and put it on video so you guys could watch and see how it's done. So we're going to get started because we only got 15 minutes here. So first thing to do is we're going to pull the screws off of the panel of the computer. Pop the case open. There we go. Now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to touch the stove over here to ground myself. Okay, now I've been grounded. Now that I've been grounded, I'm going to get started. Bring the computer over here. Start taking these screws out. Being careful to put the screws where I know where they're at, because I don't want to lose them. I got to snip these wires. I better put some eye protection on when I snip these wires, just in case. Because this where you can see it, probably about there. I'm not cutting the wires. What I'm actually cutting is a wire tie that holds the wires together, and I'm being careful not to pull too hard on the wires when I'm cutting it, because I don't want to rip the wires. I just want to cut this wire tie. This knife is awful dull, or this wire tie is awful tough. There. Better. Now they can breathe. Pop this off. This ribbon cable off of the back of the DVD player. Take the power supply off the back of the DVD player. Right here. It's coming off kind of hard. There. It's off. Now, see what else is holding this screw right here. Voila. This casement should come out this way. There we go. Now the hard drive is right here. Secured in the bottom here. I better touch the stove again to make sure I don't have any static on me. Hard drive is being cradled right down in there. It's a 1 terabyte hard drive. That's 1,000 gigabytes. So there's 2 screws holding this right here and here. They come off. There. Now when I put it together, I didn't put 4 screws on both sides like you're supposed to. I put 2 screws on one side. You don't really need all that to make it all that secure inside the casing. Well, there it is. There's the drive that's went bad. Right there. DVD burner. Shot. So that's that. I'll leave that sitting down there on top of the motherboard for now. Move this case to one side. I'm going to get the new burner out of this computer. Oh, which side removes? Let's see which side. This is a big old computer. Back when they're a little bit bigger and heavier than they are now. So what this is a full-size motherboard. The other motherboard is a compact motherboard. They downsized the motherboards not too long ago. This is the old full-size motherboard. this one. You can see it's a much bigger case. 2 hard drives in here. Now up here she is. I mean, this case is so big right here, it eliminates my static. Don't have any static just touching this case, it's so big. There, that's all it was to undoing that. Just pulled off the ribbon cable right here in the power supply. She's ready to pop out. Take 2 screws off. And I slide her out. There's my new drive. Now I have to check on the drive right here. If you look, it is in the CS position. And there's an SL position. That's for slave. CS position is when you have more than one drive. Slave position is when you have more than one drive. MA means master. Right there where my fingernail is. That MA is what we should be in. And if we look here, we see this clip right here is not in the MA position. So I got to pull this little tiny clip off and hope it doesn't flip out onto the ground when I pull it off. There, I got it. Now move it over here to the MA position, master, because it's the only drive that's going to be in this new machine is the master. Yeah, I think I got it on. Pretty good. That's a jumper right there. So that's called a jumper. Anyway, move the jumper to the master position. And now I'm ready to plug this baby in. So what I'll do is I'll take one of these CDRW drives and we'll slip it in this old machine here. It can play, these drives can play DVDs, but they can burn CDs, but they can't burn a DVD. So that's what I'm putting back in this computer. I'll screw it down nice and tight. Just have to put 2 screws in, get them in good and tight, and it holds it. That's all it's needed. You don't need 4 screws on both sides. Even 2 screws on both sides is more than ample to hold it in place. But I just generally put two screws on each side. There, it's in, it's good and secure. I'll take the ribbon drive, plug the ribbon drive in. There, that's plugged in. Plug in the power supply. There, that's plugged in. This computer's done. Put the faceplate back on. She's ready to boot. So I'm done with her. She's got a new drive replaced. Now I'm back to this computer, the one that had the bad drive. And this is my new good drive that I was going to put in. Super Multi RW DVD made by LG. Slides right in like that. Couple screws. Make sure I got it in the right way. Little G. Line the screws up here. 2 screws should do it. Gotta hurry, I want to get this done before 15 minutes. So that's how much time I got on the tape on YouTube. One screw. Two screws. Now, let's see, if I get everything hooked up here, yeah. Put the jumper on. I already did that, didn't I? CS Slave Master, yeah, Master. That's what it's supposed to be. Down in here. Slide her in place. very tight fit in this case. This is a very, very small case. Very, very compact. As far as computer cases go. Extremely compact. Touch the stove again just to make sure I got no static. Keep that static from building up, just in case. It is winter time. Static can build up a little bit this time of year. And it's not likely, because generally when you're touching a case like this, you dispel the static. Generally it's when you get your fingers right down on the motherboard. One of the things that's most susceptible to the static is this component right here. The game card. And the motherboard itself. Okay. Now, oh, I almost forgot. That would be a big forget. I'd have to take the case back apart again. I can plug it in. There we go. Plug that in. Plug in power. There. Now this computer's all fixed. I'll put the cover back on her. And she should boot up. No worries. Job well done. That's that little job done. Hopefully I made it in under 15 minutes.